All right, everyone.
Good morning. Thank you for having us here to share our story with you. Jack experienced pretty much every NICU hospital that we have here to offer in Manitoba, so we very much know how important the support of the Children's Hospital is. This story is about my amazing son, Jack, who is now representing all the kids in Manitoba who may need our only children's hospital. It is about how without that hospital, the specialized care that can only be received there, that without it we would not have Jack. But I can't share Jack's story without also sharing Jory's story. Jory and Jack are my twin boys. My husband and I needed IVF to start our family, and we are blessed enough to have it work for us. We're excited to learn that we were expecting 2 babies. Can you imagine the joy of planning for our bigger family? But delivery came a lot earlier than expected. I had an emergency C-section and my babies were born each weighing only 2.2 pounds. Not even 5 pounds together. Quickly, my Jory deteriorated in health due to sepsis and his tiny organs shut down. 6 days after having them, I lost my son Jory to this physical world. So now we needed to fight for Jack. We were not at HSC for the birth of my babies, but we were transferred to HSC Children's Hospital when doctors determined that Jack had hydrocephalus and he would need brain surgery to save his life. At Children's Hospital, Jack's neurosurgery started when he had reached the weight of 5 pounds. So between his birth and the surgery, which was December 23rd, he needed to gain weight enough to have that first surgery at 5 pounds. Can you imagine the tiny and specialized equipment and skill it would take to do brain surgery on such a tiny infant? Thankfully, this equipment and this expertise exists at our Children's Hospital. Jack developed cerebral palsy because of the early delays of the oxygen deprivation and hydrocephalus. This damaged the parts of his brain that controls movement and some mental development. There is currently no cure for spastic diplegia, cerebral palsy, but early intervention and treatment helps. We were so blessed to receive that. My husband Jason and I are so thankful that we got this early intervention at Children's Hospital. Jack had 7 life-saving brain surgeries before he was 1. He may require more in the future because shunts are an implanted device, and that's what he required for his hydrocephalus. So anytime there's an implanted device, there's risk of infection and failure and rejection. So, we're always just very blessed that we're close to the Children's Hospital whenever we should need it. There were so many tools used in hospital that supported his care, like things like precision surgical tools, vital sign monitors with central monitors at the nursing station, the ventilators he needed for breathing, Hoyer lifts so staff could move him safely, even specialized meters and scopes to measure in his eyes. My gosh, even the kid-sized wheelchairs we needed to transfer him to and from clinics. There are tools throughout his journey that Children's Hospital needed to ensure his care was at its best. And those tools are all purchased by donors like you. We also know that none of these child health specialists can provide the right care, the most up-to-date best care, best tools, and best medications without medical research happening first. Medical research into childhood diseases like cerebral palsy are why kids like Jack survive and thrive. And Jack is thriving. Jack is friendly and kind. He loves helping me and his dad with chores, especially anything with cleaning, sweeping, or mopping. He just loves it. Aww. Jack is tenacious. He pushes forward, always trying to do more. His condition has impacted his legs mainly, but he has progressed from wheels to walkers and now canes. He can even walk independently. He sure knows how to get around this world. He has many loves like fishing and flying kites, which we got to do yesterday. And Jack especially loves collecting flags. And he knows his brother Jory is always here with him, supporting his journey and adding a little extra strength to his days. We are so deeply thankful to the Children's Hospital for helping Jack survive and thrive. We are blessed that donors every day give to support the current needs in Manitoba at the only Children's Hospital. And that donors long before we could have ever imagined needing the hospital chose to invest in children's health research. Without the foresight of donors to know that their gifts would one day in the future save a child's life, we would not have Jack. So I would ask that you consider a donation to research so that Children's Hospital here in Manitoba continues to have the best practices, tools, software, and more to give the very best care. So that one day there is a cure for cerebral palsy. So that one day a family like mine can also have their other baby saved. The more funding of research, the more we can have better outcomes for kids with early medical issues. I'd like to thank you all for giving what you can to help kids like Jack. Jack, would you like to come say something? Yeah? Come on, honey. You need a hug? You want to say anything? Oh. You knocked it down. So I'm going to lift you up, okay?
Thanks for helping kids like me.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing your story, Samantha and Jack. That was, as you can tell, tremendous. I think we all know, the impact that our dollars make. But when you hear stories firsthand, and as a mother, or if you're a parent, you know just how important it is. And the strength and bravery that both of you show, tremendous. Okay, sorry, I will get it back together, I swear.